Through a broadcasting network that documents the activities of our incumbent president, we are brought to the inauguration, the State of the Nation address, and most recently, the royal wedding in Brunei by RTVM through one of its best assets, Executive Director and Producer, Mr. Lito Nadal. Know him more here on Media Magnified.
You are the Executive Director.
Yes, of Radio TV Malacanang. Technically, we're called Presidential Broadcast Staff, Radio TV Malacanang. It's PBS RTVM. RTVM is our call sign.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before anything else, how is it like being an Executive Director of Music Director?
Okay, RTVM's mandate is to document all the president's activities. So it's an institution where whoever the president will be documents the daily activities of the president and disseminates all the broadcast materials to private, government, international, national news agencies. So the for release activities, because there are some private.
But you still record them?
Yes, and we keep an archive of those materials. We also keep the speeches. We transcribe and we keep it in our archive. And also, we produce shows for the president. And then, whenever necessary, the family and department secretaries, and also dignitaries from abroad, like for example the Queen or the Prime Minister. So we're assigned to them. So we have a close-in camera team. We have the engineering. We have the production, who does the directing, editing, and then there's a special projects group who does the concept and the writing.
So, can your job be considered like a producer also?
Yeah. Well, I started as a production assistant, and then when I finished college, I joined the then Maharlika Broadcasting System. But I was already working third year college, so it was part of practicum, but also I was getting paid already. And I was PA, and then I believe a good producer should know the PA work, so you get the proper perspective. And then I was in Channel 4. I was a production assistant. Then I explored the editing process, and then the show I was assigned to was Good Morning Manila. It started at 6 a.m. So mga boss ko nun, they weren't there. So sabi ko, I want to be a floorty. So the director naman, kasi is old na, can I direct? So sabi niya, sige. So then it was a training time for me in Maharlika. I just noticed every 6 years I change work. So I move on. Like for example, I started with Maria Montelibano, and then worked for Father Reuter, and then worked for Dino Broca and Ismael Bernal, Joel Lamangan. I thought I was into that drama, the full length. Yeah. And then the revolution came, TV became a hit, so there was the teleserye and all. And then RTVM, before it was Radio TV. It was Radio TV, and then in '86 we rebuilt, we reorganized this. And the first one here in Tita Cory's time was Maria Montelibano, my former boss in Cooper. So I was here already as a production and radio supervisor. After 6 years, 1992, I went to advertising. There I was a full-fledged producer for commercials. It's a different thing kasi iba network, tas ganito. Going back to your question, it's kind of tough. Number one, there's reorganization. What I did was told them there will be change definitely because there's a new president, and then I had to tell them we had to go back to basics. And since the office is a presidential office, so should be premium. performance, attitude, decorum. So should be a given that you give a good work, but should be excellent because it's a presidential office. So what I'm doing, or what we're doing now is, we go back to seminars, we go back to school. I invite directors, people in the industry. So, but they're good people here. Very well, not all.
Okay. Thank you. So, you mentioned when you started as a production assistant, and
Yes.
you started in films, and then
Not really films, already
you're more
TV.
on entertainment for side. Is that correct?
Yes, no, actually it's not entertainment. Well, drama,
Oh,
and then talk shows, Two for the Road, and then I did some events also. But the events before was not as complicated as now.
So how is your experiences before? Because this is more on the creative side compared to news and current affairs at your
The difference?
the difference.
It was like this. No? I was more on, getting to know the technology. And then because maybe I was creative then, maybe. So I was enjoying the work also. No? And then I had the chance to be given a 2-week seminar with somebody in AIM. It was called Managing the Arts Program. There was a business side to production. So it's not only, expression or communication. We were taught that there's a business side. Okay, and because I was, having children, first it was personal. I wanted to prove to myself that, I'm good or maybe as good as the others. And then financial side. I needed to earn. Okay, and luckily for me, I never had the time to rest or look for other jobs. It just came.
So you're like back every day to working almost
Sometimes, but this helps it. The BlackBerry or the iPhone. I can do many work in one place, one time. When I was working before, you need to coordinate a lot of things. You need to talk to lots of people. And I've learned how to delegate. And then accept responsibility. If that person you assign the work fails, just need to be, sometimes I thought I needed to be there to make the job, finish. But I got burned.
What was your inspiration to get into the industry?
Inspiration?
The inspiration, what motivated you to continue?
It just came. Inspiration. Well, I wanted to learn the craft or the.
So this was really your interest?
Yeah. Well, in college, I was into theater, and then I saw that there's no money. There's no business in theater.
Yes,
It's just an expression. And then I got married, so I said I needed money, so I went into freelancing, and then it just came. It's swerte. I don't know if it's luck or prayers, but it's prayers definitely. You get hurt. Ang problema sa Pilipino, we're so emotional. There are people who are so difficult to work with. Sometimes even friends. But you just need to, I just needed to know when to separate the friendship from work. And then I don't believe, until now, I don't believe that you need to be rude to make things last. It's not true. For me. But other people are effective. The inspiration really is, now it's my family. Before, I think it's just having fun with friends. Drinking after, and now my inspiration is my family.
Among all the work that you've done before and currently, which do you enjoy the most?
Working with foreigners. Well, highlights or mga benchmarks would be, of course, the Southeast Asian Games in 2005, opening and closing. I was the executive producer for the opening and closing. And then the State of the Nation address. foreign trips with the presidents, Tita Cory and Pinoy, and then working in other countries like the ASEAN, you compare those. You know what? Pinoys are so creative. Ang problema lang, they say, pagka-katrabaho natin iba, minsan tayo gumagawa ng paraan pa natin. So, I call that adaptable. Unlike the, other foreigners, they want step by step. But in production, sometimes, may biglaan. You can't help it. But the real way to do it is really you need preparation. Because when the actual comes, there are small things, even big things that you can manage easily because you've been prepared. I've been prepared. I do not do work if I'm not prepared. That's why I ask you questions. I just wanted to prepare. Hindi 100% ang delivery dito pero walang preparation. Tsaka parang dumadami yung problem. Dami yung mga irritants. And the irritants, it's not work actually, it's the people you work with. Yeah. Am I negative? It's fun.
You're positive compared to the others that So, you also mentioned that you've executive produced. Have you executive produced more than one show?
Yeah.
How is it like executive producing?
It's like this. There's a producer or financier, and that person will tell me, this is what I need, and this is the delivery. These are the things I ask. What do you need? What are the objectives? When do you need it done? So from there, I manage it. It's like, there's an orchestra. There's the wind section, the strings. You put them together to be in harmony. But there are conflicts, and it's an art, to make things smooth. Okay. But ang kultura ng mga art companies or production companies, it's either a country club or a prison. What do I mean? A prison is napaka-strict of a firm, so wala ka ng area or space to adapt. On the other spectrum naman is country club. Masaya lang. Wala naman nangyayari. Masaya lang. So there should be a balance. So ito sabi ko na don't be too sumamon pagka pinapagalitan kayo. It's not personal. Basta mali yung ginawa mo, hindi ikaw yun. Kasi dito pag pinagalitan, parang negative na sila. Parang gusto ka nang patayin. Tapos ayaw ka na kausapin. So what I do, we work hard, really hard, and then we play hard too.
One last question.
Sure.
So do you have any words of wisdom to those aspiring producers or to those who want to get into the media industry?
Number one, you should love your work. I love my work. So any hassle, negative things is just a given. It's solvable, or it will just pass. Okay? That's number one. And you should be a positive person. But you should believe yourself, okay? And then you should believe that everything is possible in the industry. Walang imposible. That's my here. Walang imposible na sa buhay. You should be a positive person. You should love it. And then, continue studying, especially technology. It went so fast. I just delegate. Just make sure, when you make a decision, you have to be responsible. Hindi yung tuturo, kasalanan ni ganito. Hindi, ako yan. Kahit hindi mo kasalanan. Okay yan. Kasi you learn from the experience. Remember, if you're afraid, you'll not be afraid of failure, you'll not succeed. And then, listen, be obedient, be respectful. And you want to get mad, just don't hurt anybody. And, if you're the wrong side, you say sorry. And pray. If you know how to love truthfully, so, hindi yun maling love, kaya magaganda kayo, tsaka gwapo kayo. So, dapat you know how to love. Understanding, forgiving, very serving. you'll succeed. And they'll enjoy. I can see myself retiring. It's fine, yeah. That's it.
Thank you.
Oh, if you need anything else, you know my number. Okay? So, we're partners with UST and UP. And you know, I'm soon gonna coordinate with your Dean in Com Arts. We are with Communication Arts.
Yes, sir.
And we'd like to get your work so we can show it in PTV, come up with a student circle, you know. And maybe annually there's an award, you know. Yeah, feel best.
Today, Lito Nadal continues to produce shows for RTVM and hopes to be able to achieve more projects in the future. Now you have an idea on what executive producing for news and current affairs is. So do you have what it takes? This is Mariel Saluccio for Media Magnify. Good day.
Sir, our professor is Miss Mamawan. You know her. Miss Mary Mamawan.
Marie?
Yes, Miss Marie
Oh.
Mamawan.
She was the one who gave us this.
Yeah, so she's teaching now.
Yeah.
Yes.
She was my senior. Hindi naman senior by age, Senior sa PTV. Part of the, she's my good friend, Oo, mahal ko yun. Partner kami noon. Love you. Kapag pagpagay yun siya, gusto ko magsulat yun. Ninunan pa ba siya? Happy yun times namin doon. It was 81 to 83. We were young. Kasi, diba, tanda na kami yung bata noon. Fresh from college. Wala kami kinakatakutan. Basta gusto namin doon namin. Kapag galita ka lang naman, they can kill you naman. Diba? I'm sorry, hindi naman ulit. So, you have to risk also if you want to learn, Like, for example, that time, papasa naman yung director ng Good Morning Manila. Si Chief Barnes yun. I don't know if he's still alive. Kilala ni Marie lahat ng kwento ko. More than half that, alam ni Marie. Baba siya, sabi ko, direct, pwede ba ako mag-direct? Sabi niya sa TD, turuan mo yan. Yan na, tapos sabi ko, ganun lang pala yun. Ang unang assignment, it was December, get the glee clubs of the big universities and colleges. And coordination and facilitation is key in the work. If tawagan mo, committed ka na, dadating ka, the following day, sigurado ka na, susunduin ba kita? Just yun na natutunan ko kay Miss Elvira Manahan, sa kay Maria Montiliban. Make sure na yung yes na yun is yes na yes. That person will be there. Kasi mga guests namin, mga big time. Facilitation, coordination. Don't be overconfident.